This is the Pocket Monster Manual. I'm Willie Shambler, here with Animage.
I told my friend his nose was runny. He said, it's not.
That's good.
Bram.
Fuck Rexasha.
MD.
Does anyone knows what Pokemon we're talking about today?
And Moogle.
I'm here.
We're talking about Probopass. They have mustaches now.
That's a bush.
I have a question. He's constantly smelling his own bush.
Jesus Christ.
I have a question. So, Jinx is wrong because it's racist, but Probopass is clearly anti-Semitic, and yet it's fine. Dude's got a big-ass nose, he's wearing a yarmulke, and all of his Mystery Dungeon quotes are written in Yiddish, and
Wait,
yet
they are?
he's somehow... Yes! No,
Yeah, they are.
but still. Are they?
If you write them in Yiddish, then yes, they're written in Yiddish. Isn't that crazy?
That's nuts, dude.
Apparently it's actually based on the Moe statues of Easter Island, but not like the ones you're thinking of, the ones that are actually complete.
Yeah, they also have hats like this.
Do they have mustaches?
No, they have bushes.
That's him before he grew it.
The Mystery Dungeon text, by the way, would solve the problem of what that hair is, but unfortunately, normal health. I have a question for you. What's growing under my nose? A moustache or nose hair? I'll tell you the answer if I take a lot of damage. And when he's at low HP, the correct answer is, and he doesn't make it.
That's a classic gag. They do that a lot in Mystery Dungeon.
He's got very pensive-looking eyes, like he's worried about something. Like
He's
the weight
looking
of
up
the
at his
world.
big, heavy hat.
The weight of the world is not on his shoulders because he doesn't really have shoulders, but like he's carrying that weight, you know.
So his whole shtick is that those little, like what looks like arms and a back ridge are actually called mini noses, and he can shoot those out to like attack things.
They do look like little nose passes or little goose heads.
Yeah, they do look like little tiny goose heads.
They've always looked like beaks to me.
I never thought about his tiny arms at all. Are we in like a Magneton situation? Where he's got like pre-evolutions constituting him?
No, at no point are they stated to be nose passes. They're just called mini noses. Apparently he also eats things, which is
How?
crazy to think about.
Does he have a mouth?
Well, yeah, I'm assuming under the bush. So apparently that the mini noses he uses to like go and kill prey, and then he must ingest them somehow.
I figured he just like ingested magnetic energy.
Nope, it says prey. This thing eats things.
Well, sure, but Magnemite is a magnetic energy prey thing.
At no point does it also say it only eats like magnetic force, so I think it's reasonable to assume that it eats organic things.
It does have forward-facing eyes.
What a funny fucking guy to give. Like, you take nose passes already stupid as hell, affectionate, and then you just do this.
I
love
like
him.
Probopass.
I love him.
I just think he's funny. I'm looking at his dex entries though, and they're pretty uninspired. The Gen 5 ones have one word in difference in between them, but otherwise they're the same, which is ridiculous. I like this picture from Gen 9 where there's a bunch of them partying. That seems pretty cool.
Nose rave.
Oh, it has another one in its ass. It has an arm
Yeah,
ass.
he's got three. He got three little noses.
And he's not even electric type still. He's got a good shiny. That's a good gold. That looks nice.
Yeah.
Oh, it's gold, is it? Is it gold? Oh my god, Pokemon Company, how do you get away with this?
They can't keep getting away with it.
They will keep getting away with it.
Would you rather have piss green? Oh, wait, no. Piss isn't green. Lime green?
Sorry. Hold on.
I recommend
it's
going
not?
to a medical professional at the nearest opportunity.
Where did that come from?
I don't know what to say. Okay, I don't know. I guess I probably got piss yellow and lime green conflated in my head because they're both awful colors.
Yeah, it's the only non-electric type Pokemon that can be evolved with the Thunderstone.
Thunderstone. Oh yeah, he used to be evolved by being on a tall mountain though. The Thunderstone thing is very, very new.
The location-based Evos suck ass. Big mistake.
I don't agree, I guess, but I think they're more like interesting than just here. Throw this stone on your rock, and now he'll become a bigger rock.
I think it's interesting like the first go around, but in a series like Pokemon where you're constantly doing new locations and returning Pokemon, like having to accommodate all of these different evolution methods, like, oh, every region needs to have like this place.
Well, that's their fucking fault for making it like a hyper-specific thing. Like, they didn't think, oh, we're not going to make another new Pokemon game after this, so we don't have to worry about always including a mossy rock, a glacial spike, or a place which has high magnetic energy. It's their own fucking fault.
And also, I feel like it worked better in Gen 4 because you constantly had to go back to Mount Coronet, which is where you have to evolve the Nose Pass. Because the games were not... It's not nearly as linear as the games have become over time. So, like, over time, you just go through an area and you never come back, versus before when you kind of weaved through the region different ways. Like, you go through towns multiple times, go through routes multiple times, things like that.
Yeah, it seems way easier to, like, stumble upon getting Probopass because you probably pass through Coronet like 5-6 times, so like the chances of your Nose Pass evolving while you're in there at some point are pretty high, as opposed to like, I don't know, the one in like Sun and Moon where it's just like one power plant kind of like off to the side. Like you need basically like a guide to know that you need to go there to evolve him, because otherwise like the chances of you like stumbling upon that seem way lower.
Yeah, that's not magnetic energy, that's cheating.
I guess I just don't get how you'd even know to evolve Nose Pass anyway, because I don't know who's using that thing. Like, let's be real.
Some NPC might clue you in. Maybe.
That's something they need to do more, is like having NPCs do that.
I actually have used Probopass before, and boy oh boy, is it fat.
I think I've used it as well.
Big defensive stats.
Yeah, does not mess around. Except it has awful hit points, but it is what it is, I guess.
Also, his Japanese name is Dinos, which is fucking good.
So good.
This thing was a lot of fun in the tabletop, because in the tabletop they gave it the ability to like use its mini noses as like separate little entities. So I made my people fight one time, and then like all the 3 things came off and became this stupid boss battle.
Nice.
Probopass.
There he is.
I did like a full, like, I remember when I was a kid and I saw this guy, I was like, they gave
Shut up,
Nose
Fran.
Pass
We
an
said
evolution.
the name of the Pokemon. We ended the episode.